All right, welcome back to part two. Let me get back to our drawing here. So what we did is we just made, most of this pattern right here. Okay, so we're coming from a side piece. We're looking at trying to make a symmetrical half of this version over here. And when we start getting all these circles in here, boy, that's when things start to get really kind of out there. So let me turn these off, and let me go ahead and put these in right properties, and I'm going to put them in Chris actual links too. Okay, so we're good. Let's close this down. But now we need to make those two side wings. Okay, here and here, and then we'll kind of connect everything together as we go. All right. We kind of need to keep these two rings here for now, and just so that we can connect these dots. In all honesty, we could connect the dots. Let's do that. Let's connect the dots. Polyline real quick, and we're going from here to there, to there, to there, to there, there, and to there. Okay. So, that being said, let's take all these and hide them. Okay. And hopefully that will help make sense and clean everything up a little bit. Let's put those layers underneath Chris actual links. Okay. So there we've got a cleaned up version. So we've got all the bends. We just need to put those tails in. Okay, or those wings, I should say. All right, now looking down at this from a top perspective, this gives us a true length, this gives us a true length, and then this gives us a true size. Okay, so first things first is I need to figure out basically where this center piece would come from, which I already did. Okay, I used that piece, but what if this was off a little bit? So let me show you something. There's a step in here that I stepped over that I probably should have made sure to do. Okay, because I met where those two pieces came together, but what I need to do is make sure that those are still correct. Okay, so I'm going to do a center line circle, and I want to go from the center. Let me go ahead and go back to white real quick. I need to do a center line circle. I need to go straight down from that point out to here. Okay. And click, copy from there. And let's make sure. Well, see, there you go. I picked it from the wrong point. So let me delete this. And that's where that 2 point can get you in a hard time. Let's do this circle again, and let's go from here to there. Okay. Now I'm going to click, copy, and I come off of that left point. So let me make sure I'm at left point again. Okay. I'm going to take a polyline. I want to make sure to go from here polyline. I'm going to go here, and you can see it comes straight up and through there. So I'm good. Otherwise, I wouldn't know. I want to make sure that this point is exactly straight up and down square to that. Okay, so let me go ahead and just delete that real quick. I'm going to delete this one, and now I'm going to start with my other circles. So we're good there. Now I need to figure out my distance from here to there, and then let me do my true lengths first. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to go to there. All right, click, right copy, and I'm going to take it from that center point to here. Okay, so now what I know is there's a line that's going to come out here, but I need to figure out where it's going to intersect. So I need to find where this top section would tie into that bottom piece. So if I'm going to pull it off of this section, essentially what I need to do is, sorry, I need to figure out where this one is going to tie into that. So where else would I have that true length? Right here. I know that this length and this length are straight up and down at this point. So let me go ahead and take a circle from here, but I'm going to pull it from that top section here, and I'm going to go ahead and go to there. Okay, and then I'm going to click this, right, copy. Now it was taken off of this top point, which is the same as right there. Okay, so specify best point. So now I need to come in and put it right there. Okay, so let me go ahead and finish this side real quick, and then I'm going to erase those two. So now I know I've got a polyline. Just finish this up. Doesn't matter what color I choose, but I'm going to keep the white as my true length from here to here to there. Okay. Now here, 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 and here, I'm going to go ahead and put underneath Chris actual lengths. Okay, boom. So there we see we've got that wing, and now we just need to do the same thing with the right wing. The problem is this doesn't give us a true length, right? So what we need to do in this scenario is we need to figure out that true length. But let's get this base piece first. Okay, so circle from here to there, click, right, copy, and then we're going to go there to there. Alright, so now we need to figure out this piece here, okay, and we're going to have to pull a section from there to there. So we need to figure out this thing as a true length. This should give us a fairly accurate representation, but let's do it the way we did everything else just to be safe. Okay, so center from here, and we have it if we were to pull another layer out for sure. Click this out, let's do a right copy, and we're going to go from that point to here, escape. I'm going to go ahead and repeat a circle, center point off of that to there. So this center point if you notice, is I even made a mistake on the first one that I did. Okay, so that's what I mean. We got to make sure that when we're doing this, we're pulling those true lengths. Okay, because otherwise it can be a little bit confusing. Basically, wait, I'm sorry. So that would be from this section here, and so what we're doing is we're finding this one. That's where I make a mistake on that. Okay, so let's delete this, and let's delete this. What we're looking for is we're looking for a true length from here to here. So I could go back and edit this and tell you that no, it doesn't matter. I made a mistake, which happens quite often in here. I'm looking back at it thinking why. So true length of this piece, I'm going to pull this, copy from the middle, and then we'll pull it down here. Okay. Pardon me for 1 minute. Alexa, stop! Alright. And we're going to do circle again from here to there, and click, right click, oh, sorry, click, right click, copy from here. Now if we look at this, let's look at it, there we go. Okay, there. Now let's go back to our polyline, and we're going to go from here to there to there, escape. And at that point, that's our pattern. Okay, that's the half line we're patterned at. So now we've got true length. So say I were to ask you, if I were to come in and say, give me the true length of this line, or I had another line going to this one, and I said, give me the true lengths of this. What I would need to do is I would need to create this pattern, and then at that point I can come in here and I can ask for a dimension of this. Okay, and that would be my dimension of that line. That would be my dimension of that line. And that way, without developing the full pattern, it just makes it really quick and easy for me to be able to assess something. Because if these lengths are right, then we'll be good. I'm not asking for the curvature, I'm just asking for these true lengths. Done the correct way, that would be how we do it. So don't forget these two outside wings. Okay, by far, they're very important, and that is what creates the last part of the half pattern. You might see something like, what's this true length? And then this true length. Okay, this one's fairly easy on an eccentric piece, but any of these different angles as well. So you'll need to recreate that half pattern in order to find out those true lengths. All right. From there, hopefully this went fairly smooth for you folks. If not, let me know. Remember, if I pull it from here or if I pull it from there, if I did the same thing, so this one I pulled from here, made the true length from here to here. It's the exact same thing as pulling from here to here. I just found my radius, right? If it makes it feel better, you could take this line and move the center point over to here, which is technically where we came out there. Okay, but hopefully this concludes the eccentric piece, and we'll go from there. All right, thank you and have a nice day.